Hello there, channel members, friends and followers on both YouTube and Twitch. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. I am very excited today to bring to you this review of the HondaJet by Marwan Gharib. This aircraft is one that is very special to me, so I will probably be a little bit biased when doing this first look and review. I have done a preview of this aircraft. The developer has reached out to me about a year ago on June 2021 asking me for my opinion and feedback on the aircraft then, and I have provided him with insights on how to actually approach the development of this aircraft, whether it was for payware or if he was intending to provide it at freeware. At that time, of course, that decision was not made. So I am very excited to bring this to you today, and I want to welcome all of you on YouTube and Twitch. Scott, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Manly Britain, hello, my friend. Long time no talk. Billy B16A, how are you doing, my friend? And thank you for your continued support. You and Scott, thank you very much. Really appreciate your continued support to the channel. The Hangar, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. And of course, I cannot forget you guys on Twitch. Two Man Sinistra, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Oh, Murdoch, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us here today. And thank you. Thank you guys for your support. Today is going to be a multi-stream, so I'm going to be testing this out while we do this first look and review of this MG HondaJet. Now, the aircraft is distributed by Light FX, FFX, that is, and it's available today on the Microsoft Marketplace. And it has already received the first update. I believe it was yesterday that it received the first update. So here's what we're going to be doing today, folks. We are going to be taking this rather beautiful aircraft from San Jose International to Santa Barbara in the state of California. We are going to be cruising at about 25,000 feet. It should be about a 45-minute flight. Should be good fun. And Daniel, hello, my friend. Dominique, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. And we have Eric Smith, hello, my friend. The Flight Simulation Experience, welcome aboard. Jamie, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you all with me this evening. And of course, the same goes to both of you guys on Twitch and YouTube. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to take a look at the texturing of this aircraft and the 3D modeling. And Marwan Gharib, the developer himself, actually, when he reached out, he told me that he knows the eye of detail, the eye I have for details, and this is why he initially wanted me to take a look at this aircraft. And if you look at the modeling of this aircraft and you compare it to the actual HondaJet footage available on on YouTube and on the web, you will find that he has actually done a very good job modeling this aircraft. The 3D model is indeed a very, very authentic replica of the actual HondaJet. Both the interior and exterior, I think, is done quite well. Very, very nice looking aircraft, quite detailed as well. If we look here, if we go close, again, high resolution textures, you can see here beautifully modeled engine there. The resolution is quite high as well, probably 4K textures. And overall, the 3D model is a very authentic and very accurate replica. And we have Anthony Hall. Welcome to the VVIP membership, my friend. We have Steve Venn. Welcome aboard, my friend, and thank you for your continued support here at the Q8 Pilot channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you very much, sir. So really, the modeling is quite nicely done, I must say. And by the way, this aircraft has been in the making for a very, very long time. And I have had the pleasure of having the actual project tracker sheet that Marwan Gharib, the developer himself, uses to track the development of this aircraft. I mean, let me tell you, it's a lot of hard work. And if you look at the interior of the aircraft, again, a very nicely modeled aircraft here. The interior is done quite nicely, and the textures are, again, very high resolution textures. Everything really looks fantastic in terms of the texturing here. If we look at the back of the aircraft, very nice textures, and you can open the door here. And there's a lavatory as well. So he didn't leave anything out. Everything has been carefully modeled really to recreate the experience of the HondaJet, which is, by the way, a highly automated aircraft. So, and we will see that once we start up the aircraft here from its cold and dark state at San Jose International. James SV, welcome aboard. The great quality, yes, sir. What feedback do you usually provide to model aircraft developers? Well, first of all, I provide them with my overall experience with the aircraft. So I do tell them that I will point out any issues with the 3D model. And there were quite a few with this aircraft when I first looked at it, when the developer gave me access to it. There were a few issues with the 3D model where the texturing, by the way, the textures have come a long way. The interior textures, they look fantastic. And they were not very good at the time that I started looking at it about a year ago. And my first, I know that folks like when they want to invest in an aircraft, and the 3D cockpit is where you spend most of your time with any of these add-ons. So this was quite essential for the success of this add-on, is that the texturing needed some work. Of course, I am not a HondaJet pilot, so I wouldn't know about the systems, but there were a lot of systems that were inop that were not working, and Marwan had, of course, you know, he had planned to make those available with time, just looking at his tracker. So my initial advice to him was that if you want to sell this aircraft, if this is going to be a payware aircraft, you have got to work on one, the textures, the model, the sounds. Those are very, very important elements when you're developing a payware add-on. And Marwan has taken all my feedback. There was a long email that I've written to him on what needs to happen in order for this aircraft to qualify as a successful payware add-on. And he has, bless his heart, taken all the feedback and really translated this into his work. I haven't, since then, since the initial 4 or 5 emails that I've exchanged with Marwan, I haven't really had interacted with him much, and I haven't really provided a lot of feedback since then. But I am, first of all, if Marwan is with us on stream tonight, I want him to know that I'm very proud of his persistence and his tenacity in really getting this aircraft after all this time to the public and getting it on the marketplace for people to enjoy. He has gone through tremendous effort with HondaJet themselves for, you know, copyright reasons and things like that. So really, I really give him a lot of credit, and I'm very proud of what he has done here. And I will tell you guys right off the bat, this aircraft is one that you will enjoy because it is very different from everything else that we've tried before. A highly automated aircraft. And what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be starting it from its cold and dark state and taking it for our short flight. Blackjack 62, welcome aboard, my friend. And welcome, from Washington State. Welcome, my friend. Welcome aboard. Simhanger, Flight Simulation. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. And thank you very much for stopping by. The model is very authentic indeed. And yeah, I think the wallet is going to take another hit for sure. Gibby, hello, my friend. Welcome on Twitch. Glad to have you there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to start the aircraft from its cold and dark state. But first, we are going to go to the fuel and balance. I'm going to set everything here. And then we will be able to basically bring everything. So 1380 for the payload. So I'm going to set that here. 1380. Then we can grab everything from, that's close enough. And as far as fuel is concerned, we will need approximately, let's see, block fuel, 1,700 pounds of fuel today for the flight. So let's put 1759. That's perfectly okay. And that's good. All right. So here's what we're going to do. By the way, you can set this from the aircraft. We are going to hide the yoke here, and we are going to start the battery. Battery's on, and you'll see that the Garmin devices are loading up. A lot of custom work has been done, by the way, here for the Garmin devices. And we can click here, and you can zoom in or out. Maybe once we have the flight plan, we can show you. I can show you guys how to do that. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over here to
system test. Okay.
All right. Here's the self-test. Now, this is the load manager. We have the number of passengers here. We're going to go to initialization, and we're going to go to the system test. We're going to begin with the pre-flight test here. It's going to perform the fire test, the shaker test, and all sorts of, again, very, very automated aircraft. And all the lights and everything is, here's the shaker test again, performing everything is okay. And then finally the switch, the lights, basically it's checking all the lights, making sure that everything is good to go. And now, as you can see, we have the, we can cancel the master caution. And now we have the initialization here, and all the tests are complete. So we're going to go back and now go to weight and balance. And the nice thing is you can either set this manually, or you can say get from sim. And as you can see, we're just going to use get from sim in the interest of time. Get from sim again for the payload, get from sim for the fuel, and takeoff here. We're going to say get from sim, and then we're going to go to next. As you can see now, we can also get the speeds. So we are going to turn all these on. We have our V1, V rotate at 115 knots, and V2 at 120 knots. Perfect. By the way, this aircraft has a complete integrated checklist. We'll take a look at that. In Cactus 153, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Carlos, hello, my friend. Bill, hello, my friend. Will it utilize the working title 3000? I think it's custom, so I'm not sure if it's utilizing the 3 title, but it's definitely highly customized. Garmin device here with the you know, as you can see here, everything's been customized really to work with this HondaJet. So, yeah, definitely brilliant aircraft. By the way, for those of you who are on Twitch, the Sim Toolkit Pro commands are available to you. Exclamation ETE, exclamation root. You can also type in exclamation METAR space, the ICO code for the airports, and you'll get the weather information. So yeah, you've got all that stuff there for you on Twitch. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. We are going to enter our flight plan, the aircraft system. By the way, if you go to the aircraft systems, you will also appreciate the fact that he has modeled the electrical system. The environmental system is fully modeled again here. The electrical system is fully modeled. The fuel, fully modeled. Hydraulics, the ice protection. All of this information is has been modeled. From the control system, you can toggle the exterior lights and the exterior and interior lights, and you can also check the thermostat here, as you can see, for the cabin and the cockpit. Really nice, you know, nice development of the aircraft features. And there's, by the way, a real-world HondaJet pilot who vouches for this aircraft in terms of its model. If you go to the sim options here, again, we have some, you can open all the doors. So all the doors are available to you, and you can open them and close them as you wish. Static elements, you can also place those and remove them. So really, in terms of work, it's got all the features that you expect to find in an aircraft, and at a very reasonable price as well. So I think the price of this aircraft is not exaggerated at all, considering the tremendous effort by the developer. All right, we can go now and enter our flight plan. And to enter the flight plan, we are going to bring our friendly Sim Toolkit Pro. What am I getting here? All right, let me bring Sim Toolkit Pro here, and so you guys can follow along with me. And we are going to bring this down. Let's make sure this is on always on top so it doesn't go away. And this is our origin airport, which is San Jose International, Kilo Sierra Juliet and Sierra. No, that's not correct. That's Charlie. Kilo Sierra Juliet Charlie is San Jose International. We're going to enter that. And then we're going to go to the procedure. We're going to select the departure. The departure today is through the Spittons 1 departure. And the transition is the Velry transition. And it will automatically select the runway of departure, which is runway 30 left today. We're going to load that. And now if you go back to the flight plan, you'll see that everything has been automatically added there. Then we're going to fly direct to eBay. So let's add that. Echo Bravo Alpha Yankee Echo eBay. And we enter that. And then we're going to go to the next waypoint, and we're going to fly direct to Alpha Vector Echo and enter that. That's a VOR station. And then we're going to fly direct to Golf Vector Oscar. Golf Vector Oscar. And we enter that. Perfect. And then direct to Hobbit. Enter waypoint, which is and UT Hobbit is entered. And then finally, it's our destination into Santa Barbara. And today we're going to be performing an ILS runway 07 at Santa Barbara. Hopefully the weather is going to be nice, but we'll see. At destination, destination is Kilo Sierra Bravo Alpha. And enter that. And let's see here. All right. And we now can select the approach into the procedure, which is there is no star. So we are going to just select the approach. The approach is into ILS 07. The transition is the Golf Vector Oscar. So that is now selected. And we are going to load that. And we will leave it. We'll activate it later. And now if we go to the flight plan, we have warning, active flight plan is desynchronized. Please delete the active plan. I'm not sure why I get this, but it's fine. We will leave that. I keep getting that message for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. But we have the flight plan now into, we can actually, if we click here, and now we can, let's see here. All right, so now we can zoom in and out, as you can see here. So we're going to zoom in here, and then we zoom out as needed once we depart San Jose. Everything is looking good. We are actually ready now to, to start the aircraft from its cold and dark state. And by the way, it's very, very easy to start the. It's very easy to start this aircraft. Again, it's highly automated, so everything is All right, let's make sure our altimeter is set. 29906. All right, we're ready to start the engines. Now, to start the engines, all you need to do is to hit the start button here and then move this to idle power. And that will start the aircraft. And then we'll be good to go. We'll configure our flaps and our trim. And by the way, just to show you guys, again, for completeness sake, if we go here to the checklist, again, you have fully integrated checklist. And you can just click here on the, it's again touch screen, and you'll see everything here. And once you click on the button here, it will mark it as complete, as you can see here. So again, for the full experience, you have the fully integrated checklist here that you can use. And by the way, we'll take a look at the radios in just a second as well. All right, so we'll go back to home. We can leave this on the aircraft systems. We'll leave it on the status here so we can take a look at the electrical information. All the doors are currently closed, so we are ready to start the engine. Again, you don't need to worry about the beacon or anything like that because it's all automated. So we're going to start with the left engine first. And as the engine spools, we're going to go ahead and move the engine power to idle. And listen to those sounds. And we have a good start. Lovely sounds. And the aircraft lights will automatically illuminate depending on the phase of the flight. Let's go ahead and start the right engine as well. Start. And we watch the engine spool here again. And let's give it power. Let's give it fuel. Perfect. All right, looks like we have a good start on both engines. And what we're going to do is we are going to make sure that the engine anti-ice is turned on. We're going to make sure the cabin power is on. And now we have everything here. We're going to set our pitch trim. Let's see here. It's about right. And we're going to set the flaps for takeoff. .3 is fine. Okay, all right. Now, we're going to go to our radios, and we're going to click here, and we are going to set the transponder to on. And now the transponder is on. And we are now good. Now, if we put the, by the way, we can check. All is good there. All right. Let's go ahead and head over to the runway. I love the sounds of this HondaJet. We're going to set our altitude to 25,000 feet. Not sure what this guy's doing here. All right, 25,000 is set. Beautiful. Lovely aircraft, really. I love the sounds. And I love the texturing of this aircraft. Very, very nice indeed. A little bit touchy on the controls. I've noticed that when you take off, it's quite sensitive, and if you don't really, if you don't really pay attention, you'll probably stall. So you have to be very careful with with this HondaJet. What's going on over there? Terrell, hello my friend, welcome. Yeah, Jamie, hello my friend, welcome aboard. And who else do we have with us? Image, is it? Daddy Jackie, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Sorry guys if I missed anyone. I really am concentrating today on this aircraft, and yeah, runway 30 left. We are ready to go. Right, let's get lined up. And we are ready for takeoff, folks. All right, here we go. Listen to those sounds. Oh, yes. We're going to rotate about 115 knots. B1, rotate. Oh, that is something we're going to need to take care of. That's the ASUS. Pause rate, gears going up. Let's go ahead and set our speed. Should have done that. And we're going to retract the flaps. All right, and yaw damper, autopilot, nav. FMS. Light change. Reduce speed here a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and increase the speed here. All right. Doesn't look like. Let me go ahead and make the turn myself. Let me disconnect the autopilot here just for a second. That's going to. All right, that's better. Sammy Tech Cookie, hello my friend, welcome aboard. right, perhaps we can... Not sure what's going on with our flight plan. But it doesn't seem like there is a flight plan anymore. It's asking us to... Let's try to engage the autopilot. Go to nav. Flight change. There we go. Perfect. And now we can climb properly. And let's set the, here. Let's go here and... Perfect. There we go. All is looking good now. Bill, thank you very much. Super chatted for $5. Thank you for your contributions to this hobby. Thank you, sir, for your continued support. David White, member for 7 months here at the Q8 Pilot channel. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Hey, when you have a moment, can you tell me how does the flight model compare to the Citation CJ4? Well, I don't know. I haven't flown the CJ4 for a long time, but this one is quite different in everything, in just about everything. Brilliant aircraft. Really, lots of fun. Right, here we go. Let's set the climb thrust here. Now we can basically climb to... We're gonna, by the way, what happens here is the speed is at 228 knots. So as I increase the power, the aircraft will climb faster. As you can see now, 2,500 feet per minute. And the same thing works for the descent. So yeah, so we're looking good. And let's take a look at the outside. What a lovely looking aircraft. Look at that, folks. Captain Poland, welcome aboard. Sir, I couldn't join any of your streams for a while. I was very busy. Sir, no worries at all. Thank you for your continued support. Being a member of the Q8 Pilot channel. Appreciate it very much. Reminds me of the Learjet 45. Yeah, there is definitely some resemblance there with the Learjet, for sure. Just look at the texturing, folks. Beautiful texturing here. We're encountering some turbulence here as we climb to 10,000 for 25,000 feet. And we are looking pretty good. Yeah. Lovely aircraft. By the way, this aircraft is very easy on the frames. Oh, thank you very much. Long live Captain Poland. I wish you a very healthy, prosperous, and long life, my friend. Rackstore, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us here on stream. And we have with us also White Lake from Twitch. Looking good on Twitch too. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. And we have KW for Life. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you. And thank you for making a prediction there for the landing rate. Appreciate it. What a fantastic looking scene here out of the cockpit. And by the way, if we go to, we can take a look here at the wing here, wing view. And the same thing on this side. Lovely. Just lovely. And we climb now, folks, to our cruise altitude. Abdulaziz Ramadan, welcome aboard, my friend. Guys, Abdulaziz is actually a co-worker. He works with me. We work at the same place. Abdulaziz, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. I'm glad you could join us this evening. And I will see you tomorrow morning. And we're climbing now through 13,000 or 25,000. We're not too far from Tuffa Climb, a beautiful terrain over the state of California from San Jose to Santa Barbara. And yeah, good stuff. I'm not sure how, you know, I think it's a good idea to, you know, to stream on both platforms, Twitch and on YouTube. And yeah, I plan on bringing a lot more content, both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. And more tutorials are on the way. So, Captain, where are we flying? Well, we are flying today from San Jose International to Santa Barbara in the state of California in the US of A. We are going to be leveling off today at 25,000 feet. And then we will configure the aircraft for our approach into Santa Barbara. Hopefully we'll have pleasant weather there. We can actually take a look here at the weather. Those of you on Twitch can simply type exclamation METAR space and KSBA and you'll get the weather information. But those of you who are with me on YouTube, you can. The weather at Santa Barbara is 160 degrees, 5-knot wind. Visibility is 10 SM. Broken clouds at 800. And we have the temperature is 17 Celsius. So should be okay, shouldn't be too bad as we approach, but the clouds are quite low, so the visibility may not be very good as we approach Santa Barbara. I've given up on streaming, not enough. I've given up on streaming, not enough people. Oh, sorry about that, Captain Poland. David White. Welcome to my home state. Well, I'm glad I'm going to your home state, David. And I hope that, you know, as we plan those streams, that I can visit all of your hometowns. I think that would be cool for me to do that. Just in appreciation, again, for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Ailerons into the wind. Welcome aboard, my friend. Let's take a look at some external views. First, let's set a standard barrel reference. 29902 is set. Beautiful. Just really beautiful. Of course, folks, I appreciate you hitting that like button for me while you're at it. And in order to stay up to date with the channel, make sure the bell notification button is also clicked there. Nighthawk 007, welcome aboard. We have you with us from the UK. How do you get the speed to remain constant in the HondaJet? Well, the speed is currently fixed here because I have used I've set the speed to 220 what is it, 228 knots, right? And then with flight change, as you increase the power, the aircraft systems will hold this speed and use all the available power then to climb. So if I reduce the power now, you will see that the rate of climb will decrease, as you can see now. See this? And if I give it more power, then you see that the rate of climb will increase. So this is how the HondaJet works. Now, it does not really have an auto throttle. So once we reach the cruise altitude, we need to ease off on the power to maintain a constant speed. 5,000 feet to go. We are approaching top of climb. And by the way, top of descent is not too far from top of climb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to consult the Navigraph charts for the ILS frequency at Santa Barbara. Let's see here, new flight from SimBrief. Perfect. And Santa Barbara and runway 07 is the runway that we are going to be landing at, and the frequency of the ILS runway 7 is let's see here, 110.3. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna come here. It keeps saying this, I'm not sure why. We're gonna go to the radios. We're gonna go to nav 1, and it's 110.3. So 110.3, and we're gonna head on transfer. And now you can see that this is let's see, 110.3 transfer. And now we have them both here. Let's see here. 110.3 is the active frequency, as you can see here. So we are good. And once we are closer to the airport, we will activate the approach, and then we are good to go. 2,000 feet to go. Looks like it's a lovely day here in the state of California, where I have spent about 10 years of my life back in the 90s. We're looking good. 1,000 feet to go. And according to the SimBrief plan, we are on the dot there for top of climb. So all is looking good. And we have White Lake, it says looking good. Yeah, welcome to my home state. Oh, we have a couple of people from California. Perfect. Most streams I have come across all the HondaJet, and I know from a reliable source that Honda were reviewing the initial notice that was refused, hence the HondaJet. I hope he gets the branding. Duncan, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Thank you for your continued support. Hello, I caved in and bought the A320, an amazing aircraft. Absolutely, Duncan. It is an absolutely brilliant aircraft. As you can see now, the speed is increasing, so we are going to ease off on the power to maintain speed. About 240 knots is okay. We are now at 2,500 feet, which is our final cruise altitude for this flight. The final approach altitude, or the initial approach altitude for Santa Barbara runway 07 is 1,800 feet, but we'll worry about that later on. We are now looking good, and we actually hit the top of climb a bit early. Yeah, but we're doing good. Is the HondaJet any good? Haven't researched it at all. Well, it's definitely an enjoyable aircraft in the sim. I do like it a lot. But again, I will say this, guys, and, you know, so this aircraft is very close to my heart because I provided feedback to the developer when he reached out to me, Marwan himself, about a year ago. And I've done a preview of the aircraft as well. It is definitely an aircraft that is very close to my heart, and very proud of, you know, what Marwan has done here. And so, yeah, I definitely recommend it. I mean, it's not an expensive aircraft. It is very well modeled. The modeling is done very well. The sounds are quite nice. The overall ambience inside the cockpit, as you can see, is also done quite nicely. So all in all, yeah, definitely a good buy. Definitely a good buy. We're starting to get some really nice aircraft in Microsoft. Yes, definitely, David. Definitely. Some really fantastic add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator lately. And that is something, you know, that will probably keep the pressure on X-Plane and Laminar Research when it comes out. We'll see what happens there. But we already have fantastic add-ons for X-Plane, so hopefully those will be ported onto to X-Plane 12. I'm going to start reducing our speed just a little bit here. And we are going to descend in exactly the same way that we've climbed. So you set the speed, and then we reduce the power, and the aircraft will begin descending automatically. All right, that's good. We're looking good. Just wish the live weather would get sorted in MSFS. I'm missing the thunderstorms. Yeah, I mean, for that, I think you can try Rex Weather Force. And what I've seen is actually in situations where, for example, there's an overcast, I think it does it better than Microsoft Flight Simulator, than the default weather. But sometimes the MEDAR is also off with Rex Weather Force. Overall, a good add-on, but not great in my view. Sim UK, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. We are a few nautical miles now from top of descent. We have the ILS frequency set, and we will configure the altitude as well momentarily. Set the speed at 235. Leave it there. Some turbulence there. Here's a ring view for you guys. Just look at that. Beautiful. Javier0317, hello, my friend. Quick exterior view, absolutely. Call me Sticks. How are you doing today, Captain? I'm doing great. Thank you very much for joining us. Pilot Guy, Q8 Pilot, greetings from Lebanon. Love your streams. Oh, thank you very much. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. I was actually thinking of doing the next flight aboard Middle East Airlines from Beirut to Cairo. All right, external view. There you go. What a lovely aircraft. Very easy on the frames, by the way, considering the fidelity of the textures and the beautiful 3D modeling. I think it's also optimized for excellent performance in the sim. So no issues with the FPS whatsoever. Even if you have a mid-range machine. So I've tried it on my other PC, which is, you know, a mid-range PC, and the aircraft actually performs pretty well. So you get about 40 frames on the ground, and you get more as you fly. That is a stunning aircraft. Did not think I would be interested in this DLC. Guess I was wrong. Steve, Lebanon, love flying there. VFR, beautiful country. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, we're going to begin our descent shortly, folks, and head over to Santa Barbara. It feels almost home flying over, over California. And I remember roaming the streets of the state, which I'm quite familiar with from my days in the U.S. And by the way, guys, we are approaching, we are 100 subscribers short of 59K, and that is quite an achievement for the QA Pilot channel. And at 59, we will be doing a special stream, I'm going to be also giving something back to the community and the world, and there will be probably Just Giving is a great website to give something back to those who are less fortunate than all of us around the world. So I'm planning something there for the 59K sub. And for the 60K sub, I am planning one of the biggest giveaways in the history of the QA Pilot channel, and maybe for Flight Sim, I don't know. It's coming very soon here on the channel, where I will be including Flight Sim gear, software, and gift certificates, both at the Sim Market, Xplane.org, and maybe copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2. So definitely, MC Crewfish, hello my friend, welcome aboard, glad to have you. What is the range of this aircraft? You know what, it's a good question, I don't know. I haven't checked, but probably if you search on YouTube for the HondaJet, you'll be able to get the service ceiling, the range, and all that good stuff. All right. So we are approaching our top of descent, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to reset our altitude to 1,800 feet, which is the final approach altitude at, here, let me set this to 1,800. $1,800 feet is now set. All right, 1,800 is set, and we will begin our descent shortly. We are pretty close to top of descent, and here's another look at the exterior. I like also the synthetic vision here. All in all, this is really a very good aircraft. Lots of features. Here, let's increase the range a little bit. Back. Keeps saying it's out of sync. Right, we're approaching top of descent. All right, so here's what we're going to do, folks. We are going to now do flight change. You can see the speed is set to 234, and what I'll do is start reducing power, and you will see now that the aircraft will begin the descent. So this is how you actually descent with the HondaJet. A little bit different. You can definitely use vertical speed. And we will also reduce our speed as we get closer to our destination. So now we have begun the descent towards Santa Barbara. Lovely. Just really lovely aircraft. Now, if you wanted to increase the rate of descent, if I ease off on the power, like so, you'll see that the rate of descent will increase, as you can see now. And if I give it a little more power, then the rate of descent will decrease. Now, another thing that you will notice is if I change the speed here, so this is the selected speed with flight change. If I reduce the speed, then what the aircraft is going to want to do is to decrease the rate of descent until it reaches that speed and then begin the descent again. Let's do this and let me show you here. So if I reduce the speed here, you'll see the rate of descent has gone almost to zero because the aircraft wants to decelerate, and once it reaches that speed, it will begin descending again to maintain that speed. This is how the flight change with the speed select works on this aircraft. This is quite generous. Love how you give back to the community. Well, the community has given me so much. Why not use VNAV since it's implemented? Yeah, definitely you can use VNAV. VNAV here. So VNAV, you have VNAV now selected. So you can definitely use it. And we continue now the descent towards our destination. Maybe the VNAV implementation is not spot on there. Let me go back to flight change. And just keep descending. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reduce our speed to about 205 knots. And if you want to, this is the speed brake. There we go. And now what you'll see is that the, again, it will maintain 205 knots and then begin descending again. There we go. Lovely terrain here over the state of California. I love mountains. I like to see mountains. All right, we're doing well. All is good. I can't find a way to upgrade my membership. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, Captain Poland, but there is only one level here. You know, I only have one level, if that's what you're referring to. Blasted, battery low, have a great landing. Guess I will watch it later after the stream. Great stream, by the way. I am now keen to grab this DLC. Sim UK, I will tell you, you will not regret buying this aircraft. I think it's pretty good. And I think you will definitely enjoy it a lot. So, go for it. Where are you flying to? We're flying to Santa Barbara. Reflex LOL. We are flying to Santa Barbara in California. Cheers, Sim UK. Take care, my friend. Stay safe. JB, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Right, we're approaching, let's see here. All right, we're looking good. Let's check the altimeter real quick here at Santa Barbara. The altimeter is 29905. Is set. And we continue our descent now towards our destination. Let's take a look at the outside here. What a lovely aircraft. We have a new subscription here at the Q8 Pilot channel. Reflex LOL, thank you very much for your subscription. Appreciate it. Hugh Martin, where are you from? I'm from Q8. As in Q8. Q8 Pilot is from Q8. What is this DLC called? This is the Flight FX HondaJet. Now the Flight FX is the company that distributes this aircraft, but it was developed by a sole developer by the name of Marwan Gharib. So that is why, hence the name MJ. MJ stands for Marwan Gharib. Yeah. We are looking good. And continue the descent towards our destination. Man, look at those mountains here. It's beautiful. Yeah, we're looking good. Wow, but aren't you American? Your accent is so American. Well, I've lived in the States for many, many years. I was very young when I left to the States in pursuit of my university degree, and I attended California State University at Fresno from the years 1994 to 1998, where I got my degree in computer science from Fresno State. And I worked in the U.S. for quite some time, so I've spent quite some time in the States. So and hence the accent. Go Bulldogs! Absolutely, David. Yeah. Actually, when I was there in 2017, I went to the school, and my God, things have changed drastically. New buildings, and there was actually one professor who I went to the old computer science building, and it has changed. It's no longer the computer science building, but there was a professor coming out, and he just looked at me. It's been 20 years, you know, he saw me after 20 years, and he looked at me and he said, I remember you. You took computer science courses with me. And I just smiled and I said, yeah. So it was a very touching moment there for one of your professors to remember you after 20 years. And also the calculus professor, Dr. Ronald Wagner, one of the best instructors I have come across in my life. We actually connected, and we went out for lunch and chit-chatted and exchanged photos of the family. It was really a fun time there. All right, we are approaching our destination now, folks, and I'm going to increase our rate of descent here a little bit. We are looking good, though. How much is the DLC? I believe it's 25 euros, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it's $25 or 25 euros. I think it's $25. So not really an expensive add-on. Bit windy, yes, definitely. So definitely worth it, if you ask me. Brilliant add-on. We are looking good. It looks like it's going to be quite cloudy as we approach our destination. What I'm going to do at this point is we're going to go to procedure and say activate the approach. And now the approach is active. And at this point, I'm going to start reducing our speed to about 190 knots. We can also engage the speed brakes to help reduce our speed. We're a bit too high. I'm going to start reducing the speed here. That's better. Keep reducing the speed now. A little bit of winds there. Right, we can dismiss the speed brakes. I think we're looking okay now. Right, we are going to go to 138 knots and extend the flaps. First degree of flaps. And what we're going to do is we're going to select localizer 1 and approach. Yeah, we're definitely too high. But hopefully we'll be able to adjust that. Landing gear is coming down. And we are now, the localizer has been captured. The visibility is pretty bad. Alright, we're going to have to rely on the instruments as we come into land. Because of the weather conditions. We're a bit too high, but nothing too serious. We should be able to manage that. As you can see, the glide slope needle is moving up to the center, which means that we are okay, and the airport is right ahead of us. But unfortunately, we can't see much due to the clouds there. But the aircraft's doing okay now. So we'll just give it a little bit of power here to maintain about 124 knots. We're doing okay. Past 1,000 feet, we should be okay. Hopefully. We'll see here. We are looking good. We are on the glide slope and the localizer. We're looking good. I still can't see the runway. I can't see a thing as we come into land. Wow, I can't really see anything. Ah, there we go. I can see the runway lights now. That's cool. I can barely see the runway lights. All right. Flaps full for landing. And we now have the runway in sight. Hello, Santa Barbara. Right, let's disconnect the autopilot and hand fly the aircraft. Autopilot disengaged. My aircraft. Well, I'll tell you guys, the wind is quite strong. Wow, the wind, come on. We made a mess out of that, but, you know, that's all right. Welcome to Santa Barbara, folks. In the MG HondaJet by Marwan Gharib. That was really fun. It was really, really fun flying the HondaJet. What do you guys think? What did you think of the aircraft? I think it's I personally think it's a brilliant aircraft. All right, we can track the flaps now. Thank you, the hangar. Appreciate it very much. Scott, thank you. It is superb, highly recommended. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is one aircraft I highly recommend. It is reasonably priced, very well modeled. It's got, you know, some really nice features. Everything is available to you here from within the FMC, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, the device, which is really cool. So I really recommend this aircraft without a doubt. Brilliant aircraft, really. Lots of fun, enjoyable, and works as advertised. So definitely one that I would recommend. Yeah. Not very familiar with this airport, but I can see the terminal area too. So let's cross the runways here and go to the terminal area to our right. Yeah, we definitely survived. I tell you guys, this aircraft actually flies very nice. I like the way it handles up in the air. I like how it responds to, you know, the weather. It feels very believable. So not like the, you know, many of the GA aircraft you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it feels kind of, you know, arcadish. This one doesn't. This one actually feels like you're flying a real aircraft. So from that perspective, I think it's quite fun, quite enjoyable. And yeah, it receives definitely my seal of approval. Enjoyable aircraft. So all in all, this is a good buy for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Highly recommended, really. Yeah, the Garmin displays are really something on this aircraft. I really like it a lot. Right, I think we can bring the aircraft to a stop somewhere here. That's the tower. And the sounds are fantastic. Right? Parking brake is set. And to kill the engines, all you need to do is you can just bring the power lever to cutoff, and then everything else is automatically off. And we can turn on ground power, turn off the battery. Actually, let's turn off everything. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the MG HondaJet by Marwan Gharib. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed streaming it for you. It's definitely been a fun stream. By the way, the FPM was minus 152. So I think you were pretty close there with the landing recorded at minus 52. Sorry, minus 52 FPM. Wind's guessing 145. Yeah, so by the way, folks, on Twitch, those of you who are on Twitch, the landing rate is automatically displayed. So there's a lot more things to do in terms of interactivity while you're on the Twitch channel. Recorded, says landing recorded at minus 52 FPM. We landed at 105 knots with 0.99 G. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed streaming it for you. The HondaJet by Marwan Gharib is definitely an aircraft that I highly recommend. It is a lot of fun. It is reasonably priced, very well modeled, and definitely it's got nice sounds, lovely features, an aircraft that is very enjoyable to fly, and one that I recommend for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It receives my commendation and the Q8 pilot seal of approval. I want to thank you again for being with me this evening. Duncan, thank you. Captain Poland, all the channel members, thank you very much for your support. Thank you for all the new subscribers, and of course for everyone who is a loyal subscriber to the channel. I thank you very much for your continued support. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Stay safe, and bye-bye for now.